Is Zion Williamson playing tonight against Rockets? Latest on Pelicans superstars availability for preseason game, October 14. As the New Orleans Pelicans gear up for their preseason clash against the Houston Rockets on October 14th, all eyes are once again on Zion Williamson, the franchise cornerstone whose health and availability have become one of the NBA's most closely watched storylines. Fans are eager to see whether the explosive forward will suit up for tonight's game or if the Pelicans will continue to play it safe with their star player ahead of the regular season. So, the big question is Zion Williamson playing tonight against the Rockets? According to the latest reports from team insiders and local media, Zion Williamson is expected to be available for the matchup, barring any last-minute changes. The Pelicans coaching staff and medical team have been cautiously monitoring his workload this preseason, aiming to build his conditioning and confidence after another injury-riddled campaign. Sources close to the team suggest that while Zion won't play heavy minutes, he will likely see some action to maintain his rhythm and continue building chemistry with his teammates. This update comes as a sigh of relief for Pelicans fans, who have endured years of uncertainty surrounding Zion's health. Since being drafted number 1 overall in 2019, the Duke product has shown flashes of generational dominance when healthy, a walking highlight reel capable of overpowering defenders, finishing through contact, and elevating above the rim with unmatched ferocity. However, those flashes have often been interrupted by injuries, with Zion missing significant stretches of multiple seasons. In last year's campaign, Zion appeared in just 53 games but was electric when on the floor, averaging 22.8 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 5.0 assists on over 57% shooting from the field. His combination of size, speed, and power makes him one of the most unstoppable forces in the league when he's locked in. Yet, the challenge has always been keeping him on the court. Pelicans head coach Willie Green recently spoke about managing Zion's preseason workload, emphasizing that the team's goal is to have him healthy and peaking by the start of the regular season. Z's been great. He's putting in the work, staying disciplined, and our focus is long-term health, Green told reporters earlier this week. We want him to get representatives, but we're going to be smart about it. We're building up gradually. That gradual build-up has been evident in the team's approach. Through the preseason so far, Zion has played limited minutes, averaging around 20 per game. He's looked comfortable, not forcing plays, showing improved patience, and demonstrating flashes of the explosiveness that once made him the face of the Pelicans' future. Against the Orlando Magic earlier this week, Zion put up 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists in just 22 minutes, looking both efficient and engaged on both ends of the floor. Fans are hopeful that tonight's matchup against the Rockets will continue that trend. Houston, now a young and hungry team under new head coach Ime Udoka, has added several defensive-minded veterans like Dylan Brooks and Fred VanVleet. Their energy and physicality make them a good preseason test for Zion, who thrives on contact and will get an early sense of how his body responds to game-level intensity. However, some analysts suggest the Pelicans might still consider resting him if there's even a hint of soreness or discomfort. After all, this is the preseason. The games don't count, and preserving Zion for the long haul is far more important than a single exhibition outing. New Orleans has been down this road before. Pushing Zion too soon has often led to setbacks, and the franchise seems determined not to repeat that mistake. Pelicans beat reporter Will Guillory of The Athletic noted, the team's philosophy this year is about sustainability. They don't need Zion to prove anything in October, they need him dominating in March and April. That statement echoes the cautious optimism that has defined this preseason for New Orleans. The good news: Zion himself has looked motivated and mature in his approach. During training camp, he spoke about feeling healthier and more in control of his body than in past years. I feel great, Zion said during media availability. The off-season was about discipline, nutrition, conditioning, recovery. I just want to be out there for my teammates and show what we can do when we're all healthy. His teammates have noticed the difference, too. Brandon Ingram praised Zion's effort and leadership, saying, Zion's locked in. He's been leading by example in practice and setting the tone early. You can feel the energy when he's out there. If Zion does play tonight, it'll give fans another chance to see how the Pelicans' new offensive sets are shaping up. Coach Green has hinted at giving Zion more playmaking responsibilities this season, allowing him to operate as a point forward, initiating offense from the top of the key and creating mismatches for smaller defenders. This adjustment could make New Orleans even more dangerous offensively, especially when paired with shooters like C.J. McCallum and Trey Murphy III. For the Rockets, this game also holds intrigue. With young stars like Jalen Green, Alperen Sengun, and rookie Amen Thompson, Houston is looking to showcase its revamped defense and fast-paced attack. Zion's presence will test that defensive structure immediately. His ability to collapse the paint could open up the floor for his teammates and force the Rockets' big men to stay disciplined. While it's still unclear how long Zion will play or whether he'll be on a minutes restriction, his availability alone is an encouraging sign. For the Pelicans, getting consistent representatives with their full roster is key to building chemistry and momentum heading into the regular season. They've already faced plenty of adversity in recent years, from injuries to inconsistency, but a healthy Zion changes everything. NBA analysts around the league agree. If Williamson can stay on the court for 65-plus games this season, the Pelicans could easily climb into the top half of the Western Conference standings. His unique blend of athleticism and power, paired with Ingram's scoring and McCallum's leadership, gives New Orleans one of the most dangerous cores in the NBA. Ultimately, the Pelicans' success this season will come down to Zion's durability and consistency. And tonight's preseason game against Houston, while technically meaningless, still represents an important checkpoint in that journey. Every minute he plays, every drive he takes, every rebound he snatches is another step toward re-establishing himself as one of the league's most dominant players. So, as tip-off approaches, the excitement is building. Fans in New Orleans and beyond will be tuning in, hoping to see the familiar sight of Zion soaring through the lane, throwing down one of his signature dunks, and smiling his way back into basketball spotlight. Whether he plays limited minutes or sits out as a precaution, the message remains the same: Zion Williamson is on track. The Pelicans are cautiously optimistic. And if all goes according to plan, this could finally be the season when Zion stays healthy, the team finds its rhythm, and New Orleans makes serious noise in the Western Conference.